the front side of the goal sheet. So here we go. Most important thing here is additive inverse on number 1. Make sure you put a plus negative and distribute the negative, like so. Okay, so that makes that a negative 2q plus a negative 5. That's 14. Bring down the 14. Okay. The other side we leave alone for now. Combine like terms on this side, on the left side. That gives you a 9 plus a negative 2q. That equals to negative 2q plus a 9. Notice these two now are exactly the same. But if you need to prove it further, go ahead and do that. Add 2q to both sides. Eliminate, eliminate both because it equals to 0. And 9 is equal to 9. Notice that when this is called infinitely many solution, infinite solution. Notice in infinite solution that the coefficient next to the variable, the coefficient, they call these the coefficient of negative 2, they're the same. And then the constant are also the same, making the equation equal. Right away you should know, then you can prove that by that. That means whatever number you put, it's going to work. It's going to equal itself. Okay, number 2, make sure you distribute here. I'm going to leave this side alone and that side alone. Distribute. That's a negative 8x. That's a positive 14. If you need to do additive inverse, this is a plus negative. So negative 2 times a negative 7 is a positive 14. And then you notice this is a negative 8x plus a 14. They're basically exact same. Let's prove they are infinitely many. 8x plus 8x. Okay? That gives you 14 equals to 14. This is infinitely many solution. Infinite solution. Okay? And again, notice that the coefficients, the number next to the variable, they're both negative 8. And the constants are also the same. Makes it infinite solution. Okay, here again, make sure you remember that this is a negative 1 that I didn't stress in class. I will try tomorrow. Negative 1 goes there. Negative 1 goes here. That gives you a negative 4m. An additive inverse, that becomes a positive 10. And both sides we need to distribute in this case. Negative 6 to m is negative 6m. Additive inverse, distribute, that's a positive 6. Okay, gives you, get rid of the smallest. Negative 6 is smaller than negative 4, so I'm going to add 6m. Add 6m. 2m. Notice there's going to be one solution because the coefficient next to the variables are different. There's going to be only one solution where you have to solve equals to the 6 there. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Now m is 3. This is one solution. It's called one solution. It's one answer. The other one is infinitely many. That means you can put any number. There's a lot of answers for it. Okay, now on number 4, you have to leave this. Oh, we can, look, these two we can combine like terms to negative 3a equals to, these two are alike, negative 3a plus 1. Okay, let's get rid of the this here, add 3a, add 3a. Oh, that's a 0. Well, 0 plus 1, and this is 0, so 0 does not equal to 1. So this is no solution. Okay, no solution. Here we go. Distribute 18x minus 6, 18x minus 5. Notice here the coefficient next to the variable are the same. Coefficient. It's called coefficient, not coefficient next to the variable. Any number that's next to a variable is called a coefficient. Okay, so we know, so either it's infinitely many or no solution. That is 0, 0 also, minus 5, 0 minus 5 is negative 5, and 0 minus 6 is negative 6, and they are not equal. Not equal means no solution. Okay, and this one here, oh look, we can combine like terms. Common denominator is 10. Okay, 5 times what makes 10? 5 times 2 makes us 10. So times 2 in the numerator, that's 6k. Minus, okay, 10 is the same, so everything here stays the same. Okay, that gives us 5 over 10k from this side. The other side, there's really nothing we can do. 1/2 k plus 1. Well, these two are the same. Notice this is the same as a half. So we can reduce these to a half, and minus 1k, 1 over 2k. That gives you 0 on this side equals to 1. Not possible. So no solution. Okay, well, forgot to get rid of the squares. We'll ignore it. Distribute the negative 1 right there, the invisible 1. Okay. Negative 1, that's negative 5. Additive inverse, positive y. Negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive 1, and y is there. 1 is invisible next to the y. Y minus 5 equals. Let's get rid of the y. Minus y minus y. That's a 0. That's also a 0. 0 minus 5 is negative 5, and negative 5 plus 0 is negative 5. This is infinitely many solution. Infinite solution. Number 8. Okay, this is negative, so plus a negative. Distribute. I'm going to erase the other one. Sorry, it's interfering. But you know the answer to it. Look at previous. Okay, that's negative 2m plus a negative 4, and this is 5m. Okay, that's combine like terms. Okay, we're good on this side. On the left side, let's look at the right. We need to distribute. Oh, distribute the negative. That's an invisible 1. Distribute that. That's a negative 2m. Distribute a negative 1 to 15. That's a negative 15. Okay. Oh, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this problem here to m negative plus 15, so everything's lined up nice and neat. And then get rid, oh, this has a solution. This is going to have one solution because, wrong thing. I meant because the coefficients are different. So I'm going to get rid of the smallest one. The smallest one's a negative 2, so I add 2m, add 2m. Gives you 5m plus a negative 4 equals 15. Add 4, add 4. You get 19 equals to 5m. Divide by 5. and m is equal to, leave it as a fraction, 3 with a remainder of 4, because 5 goes into 19, 3 times with a remainder of 4. That's your numerator. Denominator is 5. It's one solution. Okay, this is your homework. Alrighty.